I really hate dream dictionaries. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I really am not feeling dream dictionaries and why I would encourage you not to use them. I know a lot of people are going to hate me on this one, but it's okay. This information is meant to help you. If it does hurt your feelings, charge it to my head, not my heart. Reason number 1. The first reason is because dreams are born from your unconscious mind. The situations, the environment, the dream figures, all of the phenomena, anything you can see, hear, taste, touch, smell, this comes from your unconscious mind, not someone else's unconscious mind. And naturally, the images and the meanings in those books are coming from someone else's mind, not your mind. Reason number 2. The second reason why is that there's no one size fits all for dreams. Just because a dream image for me means one thing does not mean that it's going to mean the same thing for someone else, and dream dictionaries generally encourage people to think that. Reason number 3. The third reason why I do not like dream dictionaries is because they do not consider personal and cultural tendencies. And I think that this is very important. Many of us have heard of the collective unconscious. This does come into play, and I think this is why a lot of people do like to use dream dictionaries. And I'll hint on this a little bit more later on. But some of the images and symbols can seem spot on, but also it does not consider cultural and personal variances. I mean, for me, for example, I'm Black and I'm queer. So there are going to be images and symbols that represent one thing for me that are not going to represent the same thing for another type of person, or even someone who fits these same characteristics. Dream images are still going to differ in their meaning from individual to individual. But across cultural context, you really want to be careful and consider certain meanings and certain images and certain symbols, especially if you are of a certain culture and your mind and your thoughts and your beliefs are influenced by the beliefs of that cultural system. Reason number 4. Okay, so the fourth reason why I don't like dream dictionaries is because it breaks down the intimacy in your dream practice. So a dream practice, you are engaging in this even at the foundational levels. This includes dream recall and probably dream journaling if you are of Western society. That's typically what we are using as our tool to encourage dream recall, dream journaling. And that probably goes along with collecting your dream symbols and looking at dream signs and looking at repetitive situations. These are going to be the things that you're probably going to be interested in and want interpretation for, or want to understand the deeper meaning behind. But a part of your dream practice is being able to identify what that is yourself and being able to intuit into what that is yourself. And of course, from the other tips, you can see that this is the meaning behind these things are also going to be very personal, just simply because of the nature of what they are. They are born from and arise as your unconscious mind. So when you're looking at a dream dictionary to provide you that information, in a way, it makes it so that you don't want to do that yourself. It makes you think that it's very simple and very easy, and oh, I can just go look it up in a dictionary and there it is, and that's all that I have to do. When we have intimacy in our dream practice, this is what actually allows it to nurture us and support us and encourage us and us to use it in a proper way. Dream practice itself is more than just collecting your dreams. There are activities that encourage a certain type of dream. There are activities that you are doing to support just your natural biological sleep, making sure that you're getting your rest. And for individuals who practice dream work, you probably engage in a lot of these activities, and you notice that when you stop doing them or stop engaging in your mindfulness meditation or even your appreciation journaling, stepping for a moment outside of even your appreciation journaling, you know, stepping for a moment outside of the bounds um dream work, that you begin to feel off balance. So when you have an intimacy with your dream work practice or any practice, when you get off balance, those activities call to you because they nurture you, they nourish you, they support you. So Dream Dictionary usage breaks that down. Reason number 5. Okay, so the 5th reason is because it's all about interpretation. The truth is, honestly, sometimes when you look in the dream dictionaries, the images do seem spot on. There are many things that are coming into play here, including, once again, things that I hinted upon earlier, like cultural biases. Perhaps the person who wrote the book or who is giving you the interpretation is of the same culture or a similar culture to yours, so they're drawing from that information. But once again, that's also something that could make it really, the interpretation, be completely wrong for you. So it is all about interpretation. And just a note on that, even the word itself, interpretation, lets us know that there is no absolute right or wrong. There for you, depending on what information you're looking for, is going to be more or less accurate. So, you know, just a slight distinction, but very, very similar. But in the sense of right and wrong, that's really going to be up to you in the way that you interpret a dream, with the use of a dictionary or without the use of a dictionary, with or without another individual there, or any other type of circumstances going to affect the outcome and the meaning that you come up with. So overall, I would advise that if you are engaging in dream interpretation, that you be an active part in that process. You want to understand your personal associations with those dream images, metaphors, and symbols. That's how dreams speak to us. And dreams don't speak to us how the conscious mind speaks to us. It doesn't speak to us in just language like this. It uses those images, those metaphors, and those symbols. If you want to learn more about dream interpretation, I'm going to include the link for my Dream Work and Lucid Dreaming Masterclass in the description box below. It contains more than 10 hours worth of content and information, including a lot of information on dream interpretation, and I guide you through some activities and some exercises for that. The masterclass also comes with 2 workbooks. So I will put that information below. If you have enjoyed these reasons why I don't personally use dream dictionaries, I don't rely upon them like that, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can get notifications on all future videos.